Let's be completely real about the ending of Attack on Titan. Everyone argues about whether Eren Jaeger was a hero or a monster, but we completely missed the absolute scariest detail hidden in the final frames. We all know how it wrapped up. Mikasa cuts off Eren's head, the Titan curse supposedly vanishes from the earth, and humanity gets a chance to rebuild. But if you stop staring at the emotional tearjerker moments and look at the post-credit scene with the giant tree, a massive psychological horror theory flips the entire story on its head. The Titan curse didn't end because Eren died. The Titan curse ended because the parasite found its ultimate, permanent home inside Ymir Fritz's original bloodline. And the final boy walking toward that tree at the end isn't discovering a new power, he is walking into a trap that was set 2,000 years ago. We think Eren freed the world, but he actually just finished phase 1 of a cosmic cycle that humanity is completely trapped in. To understand why this is terrifying, look at how the hallucigenia parasite actually works. It doesn't think like a human villain. It's a prehistoric force driven by one single rule: survival and adaptation based on the host's deepest mental trauma. When Ymir first fell into the tree, she was a terrified, abused slave running for her life. Because her deepest desire in that exact moment was to be big, strong, and completely untouchable, the parasite granted her a massive, unyielding shell of flesh, the founding Titan. The entire terrifying appearance of the Titans wasn't a default setting. It was literally just a physical manifestation of a broken little girl's trauma response. The parasite has no moral compass. It simply takes human misery and weaponizes it into biology. Now skip forward to Eren. When he dies, his head is buried right under the tree on Parati Island. Over decades and centuries, we see civilization advance, go to war, get completely wiped out by futuristic missiles, and nature slowly reclaims the ruins. The tree grows to a massive, godlike size, looking exactly like the one Ymir fell into. That means Eren's brain, his memories of absolute freedom, and his ultimate rage became the new organic foundation for the parasite. Think about the pure, concentrated hatred buried beneath those roots. Eren's entire consciousness was shaped by violence, betrayal, and the unyielding desire to destroy his enemies. The parasite didn't just survive. It spent centuries feeding on the memories of the rumbling, marinating in the residual cursed energy of the Attack Titan's final host. It was evolving, waiting for the surface world to destroy itself so it could find a new mind to infect. This completely changes the stakes for the boy and his dog walking up to the tree at the very end. The story leaves it open-ended, making you think maybe he'll find a peaceful power or a new beginning. But think about the world that kid is living in. His entire civilization was just completely annihilated by total war. He isn't a peaceful explorer. He is a scavenger wandering through a post-apocalyptic wasteland, likely filled with fear, hunger, and a desperate need to survive a hostile, radioactive world. He is walking into that tree with the exact same psychological trauma that Ymir had 2,000 years ago, but with an even darker backdrop. The loop isn't just resetting, it's getting worse. The next generation of monsters won't be mindless, skinless giants because this kid isn't running from medieval spears. He's surviving a world destroyed by nuclear fire, automated weapons, and advanced technology. The parasite is going to adapt to his modern trauma, creating something entirely new and infinitely more destructive than a wall of colossal titans. Imagine a biological curse fused with the concept of modern warfare. That is what is waiting inside that tree. The entire narrative of Attack on Titan isn't a story about breaking cycles or achieving freedom. It's a tragedy about a biological virus that uses human hatred to keep evolving. And Eren just happened to be the perfect host to pass the torch to the next nightmare. But I know the Project Consistency community has some serious lore scholars ready to break down the paths in the comments. Is that final scene a symbol of hope for a new beginning? Or do you think humanity is completely doomed to repeat the nightmare with a brand new set of powers? Drop your heaviest theories below. Let's get a real debate going, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to keep your feed locked in with the most consistent anime breakdowns on the internet.